Now let us learn about a comparison or a difference between physical change and chemical change. This table you can treat this as a multi-purpose table. From this you can write their characteristic or you can write their difference or you can answer any of the question based on their characteristic. So these are the main criteria on which we are comparing physical change and chemical change. So the comparison criteria first is composition of the molecule of substance will remain. So how it is going to remain, from this you can frame a sentence and you can write answer also. So composition of the molecule will remain unaltered in physical change, but it will alter in chemical change and the new substance will form. In second criteria we have to categorize this change. So the change is temporary for physical change and it is reversible. So physical change is temporary and reversible, where chemical change is permanent and non-reversible. Now change in mass. So when physical change will happen, how the change of mass will be, and when chemical change will happen, how the change in mass. So for physical change, no matter will be added or removed. So change of mass will not happen in physical change. So no matter will be added or removed. That is in physical change. Now what will happen in chemical change? The matter will be added or matter is added or removed, but the total mass will remain same. Because we know that chemical change is basically a chemical reaction. So mass will be added and removed in chemical change. In chemical reaction, the energy change will be there, but the total mass will remain same at the end. So mass change will not be there in physical change, but it will be there in chemical change, but it will not affect the total mass. The total mass will remain same. Now how about the energy change? So in physical change, it requires energy and it will reverse when you will reverse the change. This change we can explain it by this example, that ice to water. So whatever energy we are giving to melt the ice, that energy will reverse when water will become ice. We know that water molecules require more energy because their kinetic energy is high. So when we are heating the ice, it will become water, and when water will become ice, it will release some of the energy. So that energy will release when water will become ice. So the total or net energy change will remain same here. If the energy will released in first change, then in second change, while reversing the change, it will absorb the energy, and it will be vice versa for the energy change. But here the energy will be absorbed or evolved. So net energy change will not remain the same. Here you can see the energy change. Here you cannot see the energy change. Even if the energy will be released or absorbed, once you will reverse the change, your net energy change will be zero. So this is all about the comparison and difference between physical change and chemical change. Now in my next video we are going to learn about some of the important example and we will categorize them into physical change and chemical change. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe, learn yourself. I'll see you in next video.